Alright, this is Mr. Pederson here, recording a video for you to try to help you out and understand the process of how you're supposed to use Google Documents and Google applications for the class of your sports and entertainment marketing online. If you've made it here so far to the online class, way to go. You're ahead of where some people were last year, so keep that up. But if you're concerned or if you're not very informed on how all of this works, hopefully this screencast will help you out. First thing you need to do is go to Gogole.com. I've got it as a shortcut in mind because it comes up really fast. And you need to log in. Right now I am signed out or signed in. I'll sign in right now. But you sign in if you are a Grafton student. It's your first name dot last name at gospoilers.org. Okay, so that's what you would have, and your default password would be password. And then you go and change that later. If you have an Android phone, you signed up for one already. If you've got a Send It account, you can sign up for one already too. You can create an account for free, go through this whole process of filling this information out, and then you go ahead and do that. But once you've gone through that whole process of getting signed in for signed up for a Google account, you can use this for a number of different things that's going to be used on Google. But first thing you see is this home bar that's across the top. Plus your name is Google Plus. Pretty cool. It's like a social networking site, similar to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that other stuff. Search is what you're most familiar with. Images, you've seen that before. Maps, I'm sure you've seen this before. Google Play is something new that they've come up with. Kind of like an app store of your Apple App Store. News, if you're into news. Gmail is something you may need to use. I'm not sure if your school will allow you to use Gmail or if your school's network setting will allow you to use Gmail. But something to check with your IT administrator. Now we get to Google Documents. This is probably the most important thing you need to use for class. If you're new to Google, then this will be totally blank. Okay? If you're not new to Google, then you should have a few different items like this here. The things you'll see with Google Documents is that there's lots of different things that are similar to the Microsoft Office products that you'll use for class. If you create here, you can see that you've got a document, which is like Word, presentation, which is like PowerPoint, spreadsheet, which is like Excel, form, which is kind of like Access, drawing, table, script. I'm not really sure what that is. And collection is like the folders that you have for your PC or MacBook that you've got. Okay. But when you start doing assignments, what you're going to do is you're going to create a new document. Okay. See how it's very similar to Word? It's really cool like this. When you save a new document on Microsoft Word, it changes to the name up here towards the top. But for right now, you're going to be changing it right here in Untitled Documents, and I'm just going to name this First Day of School. Okay, so first day of school, that's all set in, so now that's going to be shared to me, or that's what I'm going to see as my title of a document back home. See, it's already created first day of school. So then you would go and answer your questions, 1, 2, whatever it is that you need to type and you need to share with me. But now how do you turn your assignment in? You share that document with me. If you were to share it with me, you're going to be sharing it to my Google account, and that's going to be christopher.r.pederson@gmail.com. And then you would share and save that with me. So right now it's just been shared to myself, something that you've seen before you would expect if it's shared to myself. And then once you've done shared it with me, just press done. And then once it's shared with me, it should come up underneath my documents, and it should also be with your documents. Something that we did in our ITV class this afternoon is I shared this with a ton of different people that were in my ITV class. And if you see on the right side right here, I can view all the different people that are viewing this document right now. So if you're concerned about who's viewing it, I can view it, and sometimes it'll say 2 people are viewing this document. That's just how you can see who's sharing your document or working with your document. If you're online and I'm online at the same time, I can go in and type a quick message to you. I can go and right click and I can make a comment. It's going to pop up and you'll be able to see that. You'll be emailed on those comments. That's probably how I'll grade all of your assignments using Google Documents. Okay. So that's a Word document. PowerPoint or presentation is very similar. It's like a scaled down simple version. Here's your templates that you may use. Light gradient. So it's going to have some shading on the corners of this. Okay, it looks just like a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. New slide, duplicate slide if you want to change the background, change the layout. If I want it to be title with 2 columns. Okay, so you may be doing some presentations like this for class, whether it be online or ITV. Okay, but really that's about it. Once you've gotten to my class website, here's my class website. It may take a little bit of time to load. You should be looking for your homework assignments on the right side of the page. So you've already got tomorrow's assignment, being that today's the 27th. Tomorrow's assignment for what you should be using in Google Documents. Okay. This is something you'll need to check every day. It's sites.google.com/site/entrepreneurship North Valley. Might be a hassle to try to do that right away, so if you share a document with me quickly, like this, I can just copy and paste the site into your document so you can have a shortcut link to your document all the time. Another thing about Google Documents is that it saves all the time. So if you've ever gone through and you've been typing and all of a sudden in Microsoft Office it says, uh-oh, error has occurred, and you will have to close before you can save. Well, this never happens because now the changes have been saved automatically. So if you say my computer crashed and I couldn't save my assignment, well, I'm going to say baloney because Google Documents saves it all the time. Okay, some other things with Google Documents. If you have a Word document, PowerPoint, Excel spreadsheet already made up, you can upload those different files, or you can upload an entire folder into Google. Okay, so if you want to work on it at a different time, if you don't have Microsoft Word at home, you can always work on these assignments at your home if you have the internet. Okay, so I'm just going to do some file management here and check and see and just clean things up. If you want to get a preview of what it would look like, if you're not sure exactly what your documents look like, you can check it out to see what's going on over there. Okay, so if you have any questions for Google Documents, Google Applications, make sure you email me at my email address. My email address is christopher.r.pederson, as you see right here, christopher.r.pederson@gmail.com. Note that it's P-E-D-E-R-S-O-N and not P-E-T-E-R-S-O-N. Hey, any questions, just let me know, or call the school. School's phone number is 701-352-3705, extension 416, to get me direct voicemail or direct to my phone. Okay, if you have any questions, again, please let me know. All right, bye.